Oh, I didn't see you there. Don't sneak up on me. We had something special. What we shared, you only shared with like 1,200 other people, and you just threw it away. I just want to know why. Got a sweet tooth? Want some ice cream? Try Coconut Bliss, because the only breast milk I want is from my mother. This is my moment, my special moment. Next. That was my moment. Can you stop singing, please? My special moment. There's an obvious problem in the TED Talk community. Too many people skipping or cutting our videos because we're all missing the key ingredient into what makes TED Talks valuable. Graphs that make what we're saying easier to understand. Hey man, what you looking for? There's this picture on my Facebook page I really liked. Jesus, what happened to this place, man? It's all dark. Russians. Yeah, but a little bit us too. Officially my first pumpkin spice latte of the year. I gotta tell you, these are great, but I'm happier that white people finally have a stereotype we can be proud of. Am I right? Burn my lip. The ship is sinking. Everyone on these safety ships now. Women and children first. Hey bro, bros before hoes, am I right? No, women and children first. Oh, come on, does that expression apply to any practical circumstance? No, it never has and never will. Men will never pass up sex with women to hang out with their friends. Welcome back to another episode of News on the Move. Today's top story, a recent poll taken from Parents Weekly, shows that 90% of all parents think other parents who named their children Jesus are pretentious and setting their children up for failure. For more on this, we go to Steve on the field. Steve? Yeah, absolutely right, John. I got an interview with Jennifer Caldering from Downing City, and she said, quote, "Oh, come on, don't do that to your kid. Don't name them Jesus. It's just going to be too hard for them, because they're never going to amount to literally Jesus." Back to you, John. Yes, now tell me, Steve, what should we do about the kids who are already named Jesus, or the people who are named, say, Jesus? Great question, John. I asked a parent, Jeff Daniels from Silver Lake, I asked him about this specifically because he has a son named Jesus, and he said, well, my son can turn water into wine, so he might be actually Jesus, John. And there you have it, folks. Jesus in Silver Lake. Well, Jesus, if you're out there listening, where have you been? Welcome back to News in the Move. For a quick update, we go to Steve in the field. Steve? Yeah, thanks, John. It turns out if you're not talking about global warming, climate change, or the fate of the planet, it doesn't really matter what you're talking about. Back to you, John. Thanks, Steve. Next up, sports. My name's Axel Jebediah Smith, and I have Tourette's, but I also have the greatest known parents in the whole wide world, and they didn't teach me no swear words. They also taught me opera, so every time I feel an incident coming along, I just sing my heart out, The hills are alive with the sound of nothing. Hi, I'm Alex, and every year the drought ravages these once beautiful hills. To make sure to pray for rain, call your gods at 1-800-PRAY-NOW. Zelda, everything the light touches is yours. What about at nighttime? Well, in the nighttime, nothing is yours. It's all mine. Yeah, that's bullcrap. Okay, everybody gather around. Today's class is going to be a little bit different, okay? We are going to learn, show of hands, who knows? You're all liars, I haven't told you yet. Today we're going to learn about the importance of telling the truth first. Okay, next item on the agenda. Stephanie has a butt for her charger. Guys, just charge your phones before you come to work. All right, next on the agenda, Steve needs a cord for his charger because he only brought a butt to work today. Do not waste company paper on these memos, Steve. Nobody cares about your charger problems. All right, Doc, how we looking? Well, you have a bulbous sore. Nope, I got a Pikachu. Next. Your crabs are inflamed. My crabby is perfectly well behaved. All right, you have syphilis. Syphilis? I don't remember catching a syphilis. Where do you get a syphilis? So I just went to Starbucks, right? And the barista wrote Dave on my coffee cup. That's not my name. But when she called out Dave, I knew she meant me because it was my coffee, so I took it, and it didn't affect my Starbucks experience at all. It's okay, you can cry even if you're a man. Just don't be a little baby about it.
This is Reginald Hoover. He's the kind of man that brings a bag of crumbs to a park with birds because he likes to eat crumbs in front of birds. Don't be like Reginald.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Do we ever know? Stop telling me to watch Stranger Things. You're making it feel like homework. And it's supposed to be TV that entertains me. Dear men of Instagram, asking whether you should shave or not. Here is some advice. Nobody cares. Nobody. Dear God, won't you send me a sign? Oh, you're gonna read my prayers and not answer back. All right, let's see how this is.
What's your favorite color? What's your favorite movie?
Okay, guys, let's huddle up. Let's call a play. Let's call a play. Let's call a play. We got this. We got this. All right, I'm gonna go left. Steve, get in the huddle. Damn it, Steve. He sucks at football anyway.
Hey kid, come over here for a second. You think you're better than me? No. What would you say I'm more proficient at than you specifically? I like your art. Thank you. Get out of here.
I am hereby deleting my social media account. I will post about it later. If you don't like the post, I will assume that you don't want me to leave. If you like the post, I will assume that you want me to leave. If you want me to leave, I will assume that there is something you don't want me to see, which means I'm going to miss out on something. I'm going to rejoin social media. Officially starting a social media detox right now. Nice. About 5 seconds longer than yesterday. Day by day, I try to give myself a couple more seconds. You know, we'll see where it goes.